Microphone check, check. Yo, so what's up, what's up everybody out there? Just doing a stream while I am going to be doing some work, and I am currently watching the new Justice League Snyder cut. Seems like a very extended version of the first film. Highly reimagined, I suppose, with a lot of the footage that was dropped to the cutting room floor, and hopefully it is a better product than the original piece. Already I'm liking the way this Steppenwolf guy looks. He looks pretty fucking mega. Oh, pardon me. He looks very mega. Yeah, so I'm going to primarily keep the volume low, or actually just keep the volume in my headphones, and yeah, you know, if anybody else has watched it, would welcome, you know, any kind of conversation. I'm looking, I have the chat stream open over there, the chat dialogue box that I can see if anybody is you know, watching. So you know, just comment, say hello, and you know, watch me do some painting. Alright, so we're just going to do some simple stuff that primarily have done before on stream, and they are non-porous and porous items. These camp chairs and lock boxes, I got a couple of orders of these, so I'm going to bust those out, and I have some plans to try to do the TikTok box by itself, and then produce a TikTok video at the same time. So that, I don't know, maybe I'll get to off camera. We'll see how that works out. But I got a couple of pieces that I've already prepped, and we'll just get into the main painting part of this. I almost don't even have to listen to this, you know, because I just watched the original Justice League movie, and you know, I definitely know that they made some adaptations to that, you know, the current one that they're showing. It's definitely different from what I saw in the movie theaters, because I'm pretty certain I went to go see it in the theaters. This movie just could have been a lot better than it was. Really, really. There's some redeeming values to it, but it just feels very off. It doesn't feel authentic to me. There's just too much CG, and you know, regardless the scale of a movie like this, you have to go crazy. Like, they're going like way overboard here with some of these set pieces, and you know, just because you're giving me like so much more you know, in action and intent, you know, it doesn't really reveal intent. It just kind of doesn't enhance the story. Wow, see, they didn't even have to slow that down for that. Anyway, like I said, please shout out on YouTube, subscribe, and give me a like. Check out any of my other videos. Definitely going to be posting some newer stuff soon. And yeah, enjoy the show. Also, taking more orders for little birthday parties and little events, party favors. Anybody wants to get some airbrush artwork created for kids or any kind of events, just reach out to me, DM me, hit me up, and I'll put together a little custom package for you. Have a couple of birthday things coming up, and hopefully I'll produce those on camera as well and show you guys some of those pieces. So my stream monitor on this is not working here. So this newly rendered Steppenwolf is crazy looking. Over the top. How do you take that armor off? Okay, I didn't see that last time. Okay. I mean, the whole thing is that I know they produce the best that they can, but everything is just so CG. It's just too much for me. It's just everything from the background to the characters. Everything is just too overly CG'd. Okay, whatever. All right, we are working on Charlotte. She's getting a Hamsa, and instead of I do a heart in its place, and she wants blue colors. Okay, so let's bring up the reference. What is this? Alright, this. Okay. Okay, so then the other piece, the other chair is going to be, his name is Morgan, and he's getting a Nike Jumpman, and he wants blues. So we're gonna give him blues. We're gonna give him blues. Those are both blues. Okay. So keep checking these stream monitors and also the dashboard. That looks good. Let me check out YouTube. Okay. I do like Robin Wright. I think that's Robin Wright as the Queen. Is Robin Wright the Queen? I don't remember. Robin Wright is the woman from The Princess Bride. One of my all-time favorite movies. There's so many things about this story I just really didn't understand. Why, um, they ended up in, I guess, this Russian or Soviet country or whatever. I guess they needed to abandon nuclear facility. I guess I don't know. I don't really get a lot of the things that were going on in this movie. The DC animation, the storyline for the Justice League was so much better. It was fleshed out a lot better in the animated movies as opposed to this. I think they really could have. I don't know. They departed from the story a bit, but the Steppenwolf guy. Eh, that was a bad crossover transition. Eh. And I'm still like really don't understand why he made it in a 4:3 aspect ratio. What is going on here? Why would you make a movie? Why don't you make it letterbox? I don't get that. I don't get that. You still had all the footage from left and right. What are you trying to cut out? If you filmed it in HD, why would you cut all the rest of it out? All right, so Charlotte's. I suppose we're gonna do this bubble. I'm just gonna go in there and drop some color in there. Oh, we gotta make sure Charlotte doesn't have two T's. It does. It does. Double T's. That was a close one. So right now I'm just setting it up, adding a layer of paint for the next layer of paint to stick on there. This also gives me the guide, I suppose, of where my letters are going to lay out and land, end up residing. But I often find that I do it in different ways just to see which may be more efficient and effective. Because this material is different from other chairs that I do, I like the drying time actually on the Amoeba chairs as opposed to the crazy creek chairs. So that's just setting up this chair to receive the paint. Once that paint starts to dry and set up, we can put some more paint on it and then outline it. So, okay, so a lot of the scenes seem to be extended, um, and just, a lot more dialogue and possibly, uh, some more setup. Alright, so we're going to let this one dry, set up. Oh, you know what? The one thing I did forget to do is start to post these to some Facebook forum pages. Morgan is going to be blues as well, so we'll start with a blue base here. So, with this movie, it seems like they, whoever edited the movie, post edit, they just tried to cut out a lot of things for the runtime to make that the story, really make sense, and also, they had so much content to really drive the story, and I think it's always going to end in a particular way or just have a certain direction it has to go. But there was so much filler that they needed to just pull stuff out of there, and a lot of what they did pull out um, tends to clarify certain things about the story that just wasn't there in the original edit. Did she really need to go fly all the way to Greece just to check out that arrow? I mean, I would assume that certain. I mean, come on, somebody didn't pick that arrow up already? the authorities didn't go check out that fire and say, hey man, let's leave this arrow for Wonder Woman, because she's definitely coming. This is for her. Oh wow. How'd she know that secret underground base was there, or underground level? That's, nobody else was aware of this? Hmm. She's now a Tomb Raider. I think they ultimately need to start working with full CG and just make the movie CG from start to finish, and find a mixture of live action in between where it feels like it's live action but it's more animated. That's what I would prefer. We have the technology to create characters that look exactly like the real life character, but I suppose there is that uncanny valley that still exists. But when you mix the live action with the CG, it's just on this. It was not seamless. It was, oh man, see, they are really reaching with a lot of these newer scenes here. They're just giving you so much, giving you too much. Okay. Okay. All right, Aquaman. Okay, he's got to take his shirt off again. All right. Okay, I could see why they pulled a lot of some of this stuff out, you know. Just, oh, okay, there's that scene. All right. See, what I don't know, with this movie, they just wanted to kind of create a lot of I don't know, epic scenes and then sew it all together and hopefully create a movie out of it. And I don't know, I wasn't super impressed by all of the, techniques and the way they were trying to drive the story with just so much CG. Alright, how are we going to do this middle part here? Yeah, I'm just going to go, let's see. I have an idea. I think I'm going to throw some flames in here for some definition, some extra graphics. But first we got to fill it up with paint. Okay. Alright. So both of these chairs need drying time. And I'm already getting my hands in there. Alright, so I have to put some color on these boxes. And they also still need full outlines. And as I mentioned, there's one more TikTok box. I'm probably going to do that off camera. So you know what, let me post this to some Facebook groups, see if there's anybody out there who wants to watch. So they kind of kept, I didn't even listen before, but I guess they kept the same voice for Steppenwolf. Oh, now they're showing Desaad. Okay, so oddly enough, I'm realizing that the Restream did not send the information to Facebook, and that's just okay, I guess. Hmm. Okay, so I cannot post this to a different stream, and I guess that's why it's very lonely in here today. Maybe we got 2 people watching. That's cool. Alright. Alright, so Bruce Wayne works on all the equipment too, I guess. It's fucking amazing. But, well, that's amazing. He's an intelligent billionaire who has all the time in the world to work on super technological aircraft. They're crazy. Okay, we are going to do some stippled stars on here. Okay, Among Us. Who among us? Alright, let's donut this out. Let's donut the donut. there goes Darkseid. Oh, he looks tough. He don't play. He doesn't look like the ultimate villain though. He just looks like he kind of looks like a henchman. And when you see Darkseid in the anime, you know that that is the main villain. And he looks pretty, I don't know. Whoa. Was that Odin? Who took him down like that? Oh, this guy's a punk. They took the general down like that? Come on. Okay. Oh, that's pretty easy to break those apart. So, you know, here's another complaint that I've just realized. Whenever you see a large crowd of people in a movie nowadays, you know that a lot of them are, you know, just CG, and they just kind of, you know, fill in the crowd, kind of repeat the amount of people that are there. But the main thing that I'm noticing is that everybody is on this flat plane. There's no variation to the where they're standing on the land. You know, the land can't be completely flat around the whole scene. Whenever you see these shots, these wide angle shots, there's always, you know, just a plane full of people, and the plane is so flat. Oh, what's up, Jesus? Jesus, what's up? What's good, man? Thank you for chiming in here. The end is where you'll see badass Dark. Oh, okay. Darkseid gets an upgrade, I suppose. Yeah, I'm really I like the fact, Jesus, that there's a lot more content to watch here. I think he didn't have to throw it all in. I know, you know, they filmed it and they, you know, I guess it helps to promote the story, but it seems like they really should have split this into two. The advantage being that, oh yeah, there's the guy from Game of Thrones. Oh, I didn't never noticed him. Uh, I suppose in the original theatrical release, they probably wanted to make it two separate films because there's just so much content here. You know, there could have been a definite cliffhanger in the middle that brings the arc of the story around, you know, so that way you close out with despair, and you kind of, you know, have like a small glimmer of hope, and then open up the next film with, you know, this intensity or you know, this feeling of dread and stress, and how are they going to save the day? So I don't know. Wow, I can't believe, Jesus, you already got through this movie already. I thought they, I guess it, it was, it must have started showing last night. And I was watching Justice League, but I finished watching it earlier this morning. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's right. We gotta color this donut. Wow. Like love at first sight there? So this movie is very predictable. You know, even parts that I guess I hadn't seen before, it's very obvious what's about to happen here. So I'm watching a scene with the Flash and his, I guess his sweetheart, Iris. Yeah, a little too much build-up for this scene. Way too much build-up. Yikes. Oh, this slow motion is a little too much. Please, I hope they fix his running. His stride looked, okay, that looks a little natural. Okay, this guy's got time to mess with her hair. I guess he's hungry. Could have put it on a bun. And that's gross. Why would you put a hot dog in your pocket? There's some sort of subliminal message there? I don't know. Okay, that side's good. This side needs to be done. So, I think that the physics of yanking someone out of their own normal momentum would cause them to completely rip apart. Huh. Okay, I thought the hot dog was for him. That wasn't bad. in all honesty, I kind of, I don't know, Barry's quirky. He's not really funny, but entertaining. All right, so with this, I think I'm gonna do the opposite here. So I'm going to start try. I'm looking for the way to start streaming to Reddit. If anybody knows how to do that, please reach out to me. Send me, I guess a YouTube video or something showing me, how to do that. Whoa, that's a cool looking creature. See, I have a feeling they wanted to make this film darker than it could have been, but they had to keep it safe for younger audiences. And there's a lot of points where they could have got really gory, and it would have been justified. All right, this thing has a green straw. Brush. She just keeps his cape in the living room, huh? Maybe have somebody coming over to clean the carpets, or a little maid, a little too nosy. So I think ultimately I like Diana's performance the best. She's the most convincing actor that doesn't seem like herself, and feels more like the character actually is. See, now does that look like a set? I don't know. That just kind of feels like a set. That's not a city block. How did I do this thing again? I guess I did, yeah. I made it. Vic Stone. Victory. Victory. Alright, that's the color portion of... that needs some more color. This needs more color. Oh, Mrs. Stone. Oh, okay. Here's a good scene showing how Cyborg was created. Okay. All right, so with Cyborg's new scenes, you know, I always have a problem with, I suppose, imagining certain transition points. Like, if his son was in the hospital and he was completely about to die, you know, most of his body was damaged beyond repair. That's why Cyborg only is just, you know, his head and some of his chest area. I don't even think any of his arms or his legs are actually physically there. But how would he be able to transport him from a regular hospital to this guy's actual lab to create, you know, the actual cyborg? That, to me, that doesn't make any sense. This doesn't push the story forward by showing all of this. You could have just alluded to, you know, it in a small scene. Kind of looks like a face. Oh, that's cool. That makes sense. There was some logic there. Thank you. Guy flying in the air with all the air coming at his face, you know. It's only exposed part. That's gonna freeze up. He's not superhuman. So that made sense. Good stuff. Um, movie that keeps popping up into my head. If anybody's into action thrillers, espionage kind of, you know, old school type of James Bond original type school, movies. Definitely check out Damascus Cover. I enjoyed it. It was something I saw on Hulu last night. Took a chance on it, and it was pretty decent. Definitely a story that played out very well. I enjoyed it. He's making that woman complicit to stealing, grand larceny. So I think this is done. Oh, we just have to put a name on this and color on the back here. And we're going to put 1 star. In fact, you know what? Let me do this. Like that. I like that. How did I do these colors again? Alright, if I remember. Let's see. Let's make that purple. Alright, that's cool. That'll do. Okay, and then the name on this box is Mason. Mason. Mason, Mason, enjoy your box. Have fun at camp. It's actually getting warm in here. That I am not used to. Oh, okay. We're gonna do this box, and then we have two more other chairs to work on. The other chairs seem like they're drying up. Oh, adding a little technology to Batman's suit, huh? Cheeky. Very cheeky. Okay. Ooh, they changed some lines too. Okay, little gummy bear. Little gummy bear. Okay. And then a frappuccino. Frapper. Okay, and then we drizzle a little chocolate down that. We'll do that later because I don't have brown on here yet. Here, I know what I'm doing. Alright. I know what I'm doing. I'll make it purple. And then orange. Okay, that'll do. Okay, I think that's a wrap on this. We just have to do words here. And her name was Sweetheart Portia. Portia, P.O. Portia. See that this whole mistaking Batman for the I don't know what those things are called, the dark side people, that's ridiculous. I don't understand why they needed to keep that going, you know, in the movie. That when do they abduct his father. Okay, I didn't see that part. That's weird. Okay, so this box is good to go as well. Finish up these chairs. Okay, those can stay there. Like I said, it's weird. It's actually getting warmer in here. Alright, that's a good thing. Okay, so whenever I am on stream, I notice that whenever I tell myself that I have to do something, I'm a little more apt to do it. So one thing that I do have to make sure that I do with this stream is create a stream thumbnail and start producing stream thumbnails and putting all the information in my video descriptions. So hopefully that'll help build an audience, start putting my videos in front of new people. Okay. Oh, I never saw this part. Oh, so Amber Heard tried to be the hero. This movie's so disjointed. So the confusing thing is that does he save his mother? See, the one thing that I want to see is if the trident that he actually holds right now, is that the trident of his mother or the trident from the king after he saved his mother? That's something that I'd have to investigate, look into, but those are the goofy questions that I ask myself while I'm watching these movies and stuff just doesn't make sense. Parademons, that's what they call it. Parademons. Ah, see, now things make a little bit more sense. When when you mention certain things about how they're going to get together and move to the next position, and they basically just do it by exposition. A lot of this movie is more about explaining than actually showing you what they're doing. Okay, that's like a scene straight out of that was a scene straight up from oh, what was that damn movie with the clock? The Watchmen. That's the odd thing, is like you could almost pull out where they basically reference certain other movies to get that shot. Okay, I like that. Oops. Okay, Jack K is out of the way. There's a little Me Too action in there. My God, it works. Okay, that Nightcrawler, Batman Nightcrawler machine was so unnecessary. Just a very good toy product placement. Whoa, that was a good scene. It was. He could have got that too. Come on. Okay. Oh. Okay, imposter, you are done. Imposter! Can't believe how warm it's actually getting in here. It's crazy. I'm gonna take that off. Airbrush Wizard, what's good? How you doing today? Yeah, doing a couple of things, getting them out of the way, so I could do some of the projects that I would like to do. These are just basic orders, and you know, I'm hoping to get to some drawing later on. I really am trying to commit to doing some more painterly and you know, some more focus on my drawing skills. So that you know, I have been doing some things off camera, but I've been hoping to start bringing that to the stream. But you know, this is the season right now for airbrush camp gear and stuff like that. So I gotta do my best to make money how I can. And this is the type of stuff that comes in now. I'm getting some orders and random calls lately, and I think it's going to start picking up for the summer. So what are you up to today, Airbrush Wizard? Are you airbrushing anything or do any creative stuff? As I mentioned, I was watching, I got Justice League, the Snyder cut going on in the background here, trying to, you know, pull in, you know, some good entertainment while I'm creating some airbrush. And they've done some things to this movie that you know, I don't know, it's very hard to polish a turd. And you know, this is a very well polished turd at that. You know, they really, I don't know, they wrapped it up in a bow and you know, sent it out you know, via Amazon, and you know, you got that from Amazon Plus or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it's, there's a lot of cool individual things about this movie, but bringing them all together, they just don't make any sense, and they just overdo stuff. Like that scene that I just saw with him cutting out stuff on the ground, that wasn't necessary. Come on, man. What are you trying to pull a? You're trying to pull a shot from Daredevil? Definitely, the old Daredevil, the original Daredevil, where he lit the ground on fire. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm sure if I sit down and watch this movie again, which I will, which I always, I end up having these movies playing in the background a lot. So, you know, the way I end up watching a movie is I'll see it in bits and pieces, and you know, whenever I look over, I tend to, you know, get a glimpse of what's going on, but I try to just listen to the film as opposed to being, you know, more into you know, the graphics. But I stop and take a look at it when I am paying attention to it. But there's just so many things that I just tend to point out to myself that I'm like, man, if I was creating something like this, it just doesn't feel very natural. There's just too much CG, and I have a feeling that you know, he went with a 4:3 aspect ratio so that way they didn't have to render as much. I don't understand why you would need to take a film that you already had at a 16 by 9 and then, you know, recompose it as a 4 by 3. So that doesn't make any sense. So, there we go. There's dark side. Okay, this guy is really humbled. Pissing in his pants right now. Wow, half the pictures are done. I like his voice. Okay, so this Hamza, I'm going to make it similar to the one that the references image is like. So that way people are happy. But I had to bring the Nazis into this. Okay, so there's some weird little shapy doos in there. Alright. And Okay, so they came up with a alternative explanation for how to revive Superman, and I don't know. I thought it was kind of corny that they killed him in the first place. Okay, that looks all right. Okay, and the name on this. Should have did the name in blue first, but that's all right. We'll go back over that. All right. I think after this, I'm gonna just shut down for a little bit. Whoa! Wait a second. Wait. All right, that was unnecessary and weird. What happened here? What did I just miss? That makes no sense. If you're giving me they saying all this time that Clark Kent's mother was actually the Martian Manhunter? Wait, what? Okay, so we're gonna do this guy, Morgan, and then we're gonna take a break. Cut off the stream, and maybe we'll get to come back and do some more artwork. But I'm gonna end up doing the TikTok chair, lockbox, pardon me. off screen because I want to use multiple cameras to film it and hopefully get some good angles, I guess. Let's see what happens. Actually, like I said, it's getting warm in here. Okay, see, so this makes no sense whatsoever. Yes, no reason for that. See, they just be doing stuff just to be doing stuff, man. In this movie, there's some of these scenes are just ridiculous in their concept, and they just don't, you know, they're just. I kind of have a feeling somebody in a boardroom is like, "Hey, what if they do this? I don't know anything about the characters, but I think that would be a cool thing to see." Aquaman looks like a retired rock star. I don't know. He looks like he definitely was in Guns N' Roses or something. And I hated that athletic suit, the athletic sweatshirt that Cyborg was wearing. So now there's parts. Did I miss something? There's like little title cards for parts. Wow, so this scene is a lot larger than it had to be. Really odd. They're like superheroes, but they're digging graves. Very, very morbid. Okay, Mr. Morgan. Okay, Morgan, you are in the hizzle. Morgan, Morgan, Morgan. Morgan Stanley. Alright, Morgan, we're going to give you some flames. Something like that. We're just trying out anything. I like the way that looks. Do 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 do. Make that nice and round. And take out the jump man. Okay, jump man. He's done. I don't know. I think I may put a number 23 in there. Or you know what? I'm gonna write Jumpman on here. I want to write Jumpman down there. I tell you, the cyborg costume is just so damn awkward looking. They fixed it at the end, and I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to show that he was still evolving, and his armor was like on a rough, you know. But they could have made that look a lot better. Alright, I like that. That's hot. That's hot. Literally. It's flaming. It's flaming, man. Alright. Don't touch it. Leave it alone. That one's wrapped up. We'll clean up Charlotte, and then we will call it a wrap. Okay. Alright, that's all we're doing for Charlotte. Charlotte, you're done. You're out of the way. Alright, so like I said, I still have one more lockbox to do. And that one I kind of planned on doing that separately because I'm going to try to move my camera around while I'm doing it. Goofy stuff. These are all done. Just need the one for what's over here. her name's Sloan. It's going to be on the front, but I think, what did I put on the front? TikTok. So we're not writing TikTok, we're writing Sloan instead. I guess we'll write, I don't know, we'll find a place to write TikTok. But, so, that's it for this stream. I'm going to cut this one off and, you know, maybe finish watching the rest of Justice League Snyder Cut. And if anybody wants to kind of discuss and talk about, you know, this movie or any other, you know, comic related stuff, any actually good movies, you know, because that's so weird. Why is there a guy walking his dog back there? I mean, this is what I mean. There's like little things that you just like were they necessary? But oh my god, this movie is just a disaster. I don't know. There's good parts and bad parts about it, but mostly bad parts. Anyway, like I said, it just doesn't feel authentic in a lot of places. Much rather watch the animations. Anyway, appreciate anybody who stopped by to join me on the stream. Shout out to Jesus Saucaseda. I think that says Saucaseda. And Airbrush Wizard, thank you for stopping in. Hope you guys having a good day out there. Hope everybody's getting things done and being productive. And I hope, like I said, to bring you some more creativity. And I just hope that we will start opening up and being able to be around one another. And I hope that I can share my artwork at events and you know, make people happy again, because that was a very poignant part of what I do. It definitely made a very big impact on, you know, the work that I did. I really enjoyed being around people and showing the airbrush artwork. So that's why I'm trying to stream, and I hope that anybody that sees you know, my broadcast, maybe they share it on their channel as well, and you know, want to build up a little bit more momentum and start creating some better broadcasts, and basically, you know, sit down and kind of really create these projects and figure out the best way to do so on camera. So I hope that you know, anybody that's checking me out, they'll leave some comments to let me know how I could produce some better content. And yeah, I guess that's it. Next time I'll have music on, and it'll probably be just a normal stream, but I kind of felt like watching this and kind of giving my little review. Like I said, there's a lot of cool visuals to this film, but it's broken in a way that visuals alone do not create the story. You know, and they could have done a lot better piecing this all together. Snyder seems to have had a decent vision, but I mean, if this was it, ooh, it still needed a lot of work. You should have started from the base up again, because this just was not working for me. Anyway, toodles, adios, buenas noches, all that good stuff. I'll see you again soon.